Here we go. Here we go.
I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Y'all know we here to talk about what's going on right now in Phoenix between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Phoenix Suns. It's 9.6 seconds left. It's 106-105. The current file is being challenged, at least on my viewership. My feed might be a little bit more behind than everyone else's, but right now it's showing 106, 105, and I'm showing a challenge right now. And salute the friends and family, salute the Bucks Nation. Appreciate y'all tapping in on this late live stream to talk about these Bucks. Appreciate y'all. As y'all come in, please hit the like button. Okay, Bucks, it's 106, 106. Let's go, Bucks. Win, lose, or draw, whatever happens in this game, I'm proud that the Bucks fought. We didn't play perfect. We had ups and downs. We didn't defend the three as well as we should have, but we fought. We played well, I thought, as far as being opportunistic defensively. We had a lot of steals in this game. I thought we played well on that front. I still think that we're still aloof defensively as far as missing assignments. I think we make the game a little bit harder than it should be. If everyone would just hold their man and not worry about what everyone else is doing, I do think the defense would be much better. Uh, it's just we just got to iron those things out. I also want to comment on Giannis playing as well as he did today, and it looked like he tweaked his knee or something earlier in the game, but he was able to play through it. And he played very effective today. We didn't get the best game out of Kyle Kuzma, but I did like his aggressiveness, and I have to give Brook Lopez his credit. He played well today offensively and hitting the boards, and he showed that he can still score in the post. I do think we should have emphasized Brook in the post a little bit more. And Dre West, you don't think defense isn't the problem? Bro, we leave a lot of open threes out there, Dre West. Defense is a problem, bro. I saw that comment. Come on, Dre West. Look how many people we leave wide open for three. Defense is definitely a problem. I was watching AJ Green uh, packing the paint instead of holding a perimeter player. And I saw that with a lot of our guards. Nah, bro, our perimeter defense is atrocious, bro. It's atrocious. Did you not see how many open looks the Phoenix Suns got today? Open looks. It's because people are ball watching. I'm saying the same thing every live, bro. They are ball watching instead of just paying attention to your assignment, which is the individual in front of you. That's how these people are getting wide open, because everyone is just being enamored by watching where the basketball is going instead of their man. And that's why they're getting open looks. We're in this game because of fast break points, points in the paint, and the steals that we're getting. That's awesome. And that's awesome. But if we had some perimeter defense, this game would be over already. We let way too many open threes happen. Way too many. But nonetheless, Brook Lopez, 41 minutes. I mean, shout out to Brook Lopez for putting in that type of time. And Gary Trent also. Gary Trent, we got to definitely find a way to sign this guy. He's been so super consistent when he's on the court, especially in 2025. Shout out to Gary Trent Jr. And y'all, I keep saying it, and you guys saying I'm being harsh. I'm going to emphasize this again. AJ Green needs a DMP. He played 20 minutes and it gave us nothing. I like AJ Green, like the rest of Bucks Nation likes AJ Green, but we have to consider giving him a DMP, friends and family. He's not giving us anything, and then he's being hunted on defense. It's like, if he's not gonna score offensively, I'd rather to see Andre Jackson Jr. in the game. If AJ Green isn't producing offensively, again, I think Andre Jackson Jr. would be better in the game. He's someone that could at least harass Booker and make things difficult on Kevin Durant and not be fooled out there. We got to figure out what's going on with AJ Green. Shout out to Amtrax. Amtrax is at the game right now. Okay, Bucks are down 108, 106, 1.7 left. All right, y'all. Let's see what happens. A positive about this game as well, I'd like to say, is that 2 games in a row, win, lose, or draw, the Bucks have had less than 10 turnovers. We only had 7 turnovers today. So that is definitely a step in the right direction as far as protecting the basketball, and that's going to be important in the postseason. I feel yes, it's BS. Yes, I see you, foreign land. Salute. I see you, Chris B. Why do y'all think that the Bucks is ever gonna get a fair shake? We're never gonna get a fair shake. Never, friends and family. Never, never. I tell y'all that all the time. Y'all keep thinking just because that's what happened, that's what they gonna call. No, we are the NBA's main ops. They are trying to destroy the Milwaukee Bucks. They want to blow this whole thing up so we can send Giannis to a big market and send Dame to a big market. That's what the NBA wants. They don't give a damn about the Milwaukee fan base. So don't ever expect to get no calls. Never. That's why I quit talking about the officiating, because I already know what time it is. Y'all should know by now too. We gotta fight through it though, y'all. It just is what it is. Bucks number one. I see your comment, bro. Brook Lopez has earned his playing time today. He has 23 points and 10 rebounds. When is the last time Brook had 10 rebounds, bro? It is final. The Bucks lose 108-106 in a highly contested battle. We lost by 2 points. We just didn't make enough plays down the stretch. Missed free throws, missed defensive assignments. We didn't do enough to win. That's just it just is. We just didn't do enough to win, and we can already look at the free throw line before we get into any stats. 20 of 29 from the free throw line, 69%. That's not going to get it done against quality teams. It's not going to get it done. We don't even have to look at any other stats. You miss 9 free throws, that's going to cost you a game. If we hit half of those free throws, we win this game. Even if we don't hit all 9 that we miss, we hit 5, we win this game. It's the attention to detail, the defensive assignments. We continue to pack the paint when people are only shooting threes in today's NBA. These players, what are y'all doing? You see it on film. You're watching it happen in games. Why do you pack the paint? Nobody cares about the paint. They're all shooting threes. Guard the damn perimeter. AJ Green, I'm seeing you in the paint. You're a guard. Why aren't you on the perimeter? All these fools just packing the paint all the damn time. You pass the ball twice, it's an open 3. No, our defense is not good. If you're watching the game saying our defense is good, is wild. We leave people wide open all the time. And AJ Green does need a DNP. Why should he be playing if he's not scoring and Ajax isn't playing? Make it make sense, friends and family. Make it make sense. The rotations. Let's go over these numbers. I know it's late. Y'all appreciate y'all tapping in. Please hit the like button. Just frustrated. We make the same mistakes every game. It's like I'm holding Doc accountable, but we need to hold the players accountable too. Y'all watching the same film. How do y'all keep not guarding the 3 and keep doubling people? You don't need the double, and then you leave players like Kevin Durant wide open for 3. There is no reason ever that Kevin Durant should be wide open for a 3. There's never a reason for a Booker to be open. There's never a reason for Dunn to have enough confidence to talk crazy to Giannis. Dunn was talking crazy to Giannis. A role player got cooking to the point he was talking crazy to Giannis is insane. What are y'all doing on defense? We gotta want to do better as a team. I don't care about these stats. We don't do the little things. Did y'all? It was one particular possession. They might have the Suns. I don't remember what quarter it was. Them fools might have got like 5 offensive rebounds in one possession. We it's like our synapses don't fire at the proper speed. We got in one possession, you get 5 offensive rebounds. You got the two biggest players on the court, and you allow 5 offensive rebounds. How does that happen? How does that happen? Why is that happening? So frustrating. It's not the talent, y'all. We got players. They just got to play with some intelligence. Doc, just tell these people don't go in the paint on defense. If you could just get that across to this team, we would be better. I go in on Doc, y'all. Let me tell you why. Let me get a drink of water here, y'all. I'm tight. My bad, friends and family. My bad. I'm tight. This is ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. This dude has been here over a season, Doc Rivers, and I've not seen any difference in this team since he's been the head coach. I've seen absolutely nothing but money being stolen. I just see money being stolen. We don't look like anything. We look no different from the beginning of his tenure to right now. No different. We're a team with no guidance. We have no guidance on this team. That's why I said it's going to be up and down. When you don't have no guidance, things are chaotic, and this is a chaotic team. We won 2 in a row, lost this. This was a very winnable game. We didn't execute and do the little things down the stretch that you need to do to beat these type of teams. That's why we lost. We didn't get stops when we needed to get stops, and we didn't hit shots when we needed to hit shots. AJ Green missed a lot of timely threes today. I'm going to keep it real. Shout out to Giannis for hitting his big three, but then Giannis tricked 2 free throws in a row. You miss 9 free throws in a game, it's going to hurt you. It just is what it is. Let's get to these numbers, y'all. I'm up. Taurean Prince is on my list too. Taurean Prince is aloof defensively as well. He's on my watch list defensively. He don't mind his business at all. Taurean Prince is a lot of reasons why the defense collapsed today too. He's not paying attention, reaching, and that's another team. Another thing. This team is always reaching on defense. You fools. You understand that the NBA does not like you. If you're reaching, they're going to call it. Just move your damn feet. I'm cool with Taurean Prince minutes getting cut a little bit as well. Giannis effective 12 of 19, but again, the free throw shooting with Giannis, it's hurting us, y'all. The free throw shooting, we got to be real. Giannis missed 7 free throws today. He barely shot over 50%. He's got to figure out a way to get 70% free throw shooting. It's just ridiculous. 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 31 points. Kyle Kuzma was only 5 of 16. He only had 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 15 points. Brook Lopez played strong, 8 of 14, 2 of 6 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 23 points. Ryan Rollins, I thought, played solid, had some nice defensive plays out there, and had 8 points. I do want to commend Lopez. He did have a couple steals that were impressive in today's game that I saw him reaching on defense. Gary Trent Jr., again, giving us buckets off the bench, 6 of 12, 4 of 8, 19 points. Kevin Porter Jr. didn't give us much today. AJ Green didn't give us much. The bench in general didn't give us much. We only went 8 deep today. I know this probably wasn't the game to get any of the young guys in, so I do understand the tight rotation on today's game. But AJ Green, we got to figure out what's going on with AJ Green. He's becoming a more of a liability than an asset. Bucks shot 44% from the field, only 12 of 39 from 3. 69% from the free throw line. We did have 24 assists. 12 steals was impressive. I do want to give the Bucks credit for their defensive presence as far as with the steals. So shout out to them for that. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Maurice. I'm gonna get your super chat in a minute, bro. Appreciate you spinning the block on the young super chat side of the game. Appreciate you. And we only had 7 turnovers. I know we lost today, but I do want the positives to be spoken of as well. We only had 7 turnovers today and 12 steals, which is impressive for the Bucks. Kevin Durant was Kevin Durant today. We allowed him to get cooking from 3, 7 and 9. He had 38. Ryan Dunn had 12. Nick Richards 12. Booker we contained for the most part with 19. It was really Durant that went crazy on us. 47% from the field, 38% from 3, 88% from the line, 52 rebounds to our 36. We got absolutely dominated. You know how disrespectful that is. Think about this, y'all. This team is crazy. We got the biggest players on the court, and we got out rebounded 36-52. Giannis and Brook are the biggest players on the floor, and we got out rebounded 36-52. What is going on out here? That should never happen. What are we doing defensively that puts us in that bad of a position where we can't even get rebounds and we have the bigger team? Even with Torian Prince, we have all the size and we can't rebound. It's so much wrong with our whole philosophy, offensively and defensively. It's crazy. We got to ride this out, friends and family. We're going to support this team through thick and thin, but we need changes in this offseason, and we need to get rid of Doc Rivers. He has no vision, and he has no guidance for this team, y'all. I'm going to keep emphasizing it. I don't care if we win a championship this year and we go 16-0 in the playoffs. Doc Rivers has to go. I know that y'all tired of blaming coaches. I get it. I understand, friends and family. I hear y'all. But what can you tell me positive that Doc Rivers has implemented in this team with his tenure? What stamp has he put on that it's his team since he's been here? I'm just saying, like, our roster isn't weak, y'all. Our roster isn't weak. We can get right to it. Look at the rebounds. I mean, right there, 14-9 offensive rebounds, 38-27. As the steals, we dominated. Look at they gave up 27 points on turnovers. That's what kept us in the game. Look at that. Off of those steals, 27 points. So that's good. So that's a positive for the Bucks that we were able to convert turnovers into points. That's a positive. We also won the fast break point battle and points in the paint. It was the rebounding and the free throw shooting at the end of the day, friends and family. That's what beat us. It's the free throw shooting. It's the free throw shooting and the rebounding. I mean, that's it at the end of the day, y'all. Let's just keep it real. That's just really what it is. Let's get to this comment section. Let me get to these super chats. Shout out everybody. We're going to open up these lines. This is a frustrating loss. What up, Maurice? Appreciate you spending a block with the $10 super chat. This was like watching two ugly strippers lazily twerk for the last $5 at the end of the night. Nothing to be aroused about. We lost souls with Doc at the helm and Dairy Bird to spoil milk. Facts. Shout out to man, Maurice. Shout out to Maurice. Shout out. What up, Maurice? What up, Nicholas Haslett? Appreciate the $2 super chat. Now we need a win in Denver. All good, though. Yeah. Like I said, there is positives to this game. There are positives. Let me shout out the people in the chat. What up, Foreign Lynn? I seen you in the building. Boy, mommy in the building. Patricia in the building. What's good? Shout out to Cynthia. Greg Delaney. What's good? What up, Patricia P? Dre West in the building. William Johnson. What's good? Robert Brooks in the building. Delton. What up? What up, bro? Salute to you. Mr. Cole, the living legend in the building. Derek Stevenson in the building. Salute, salute. Appreciate y'all tapping in at this time. Brandon King Carter in the building. Joseph, what's good? Trina in the building. What it do? Tito, what's good, my dude? Mr. 414, Miss Eliza in the building. Bucks #1, what's good? Appreciate you. I told it's gonna be a rough month. BC, what's good, bro? Shout out to Portland. What up, BC? What up, Greg Delaney? Appreciate y'all tapping in. Jeff Riley, what's good? Shout out to the OC. Jonathan Porter in the building. I appreciate y'all all tapping in. Hit that like button while we on the Vampire live stream. Let's get into this comment section. Appreciate y'all. What up, Moose? Salute. Yeah, we got friends and family in the building. For sure. Monolando, I see you. What up, Pronte? 2K guy, what's good? Appreciate you. Julian Burwell, appreciate the $5 super chat. Hold on 1 second. We're going to get to this comment section. Appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. We are depleted right now. I'm not really concerned, but what is going on with Dame? He got that calf or yeah, got that calf situation. He done had all year he been nursing, bro. That Giannis and Dame are both nicked up, if y'all can't tell. They are both playing hurt. Giannis is nicked up today. As you can see, he been wincing all day. We're playing hurt, and the problem is we need all hands on deck to even compete against any team. Because we don't have a system or identity. We got LA Fitness offense and defense. We need all hands on deck to compete against anybody. There's no game that's a gimme. I don't care if they're a whole, if all they superstars is out. We still need all hands on deck to compete. Until we get an identity and we're pay attention to detail, it ain't no easy games, bro. We got to earn everything we get, unfortunately. What up, the childish one? Deshaun, what's up? Only one deck. Appreciate you. What up, King Kwame? Daniel Joseph, what up? Anthony Lacey, what up, Lou? What up, King Espa? What's good? What up, Saul Cali? I see y'all in the building. Let's get to some of these comments. Then we gonna open up the lines here. Eli Harris said, let's not blame the refs. The Bucks got out rebounded and missed 9 free throws. Fact. You didn't hear me blame the refs. That's a fact. I respect that. Facts. King Kwame said Glenn will not be here next season unless we make it to the finals and sweep. Right. He gotta go. Doc Rivers gotta go. He gotta go. He's not an asset to this team. What up, Jeff Riley? I'm not tired of blaming Doc. He doesn't coach at all. Doc has to go, period. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People always are, oh, y'all always want to blame the coach. I say, right, I'm a logical thinker. Everything with me, 1 + 1 = 2. You say that, why am I blaming Doc? I will counter and tell you, what has he brought to this team? Don't play with me with no debate. Don't play with me. What has Doc brought to this team that has made him an asset to our roster? Let me know what he's brought to this team. Nothing. And his barber should be assassinated for what he's doing to that man's dome. It looked crazy. He had like the little bit of Beijing in the front. Like, that looked crazy. Like, shout out to your barber. He's fleecing you for money, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. Just go ahead with the baldy, bro. If he gonna do you like that, that look crazy. That might be part of the reason you can't coach. Your barber messing your hair up and you can't focus. Maybe that's what it is. Come holler at my boy Fines, man. Come on, man. Come on home. What up, King Esoff? Kuz doesn't lob to Giannis in transition. KPJ doesn't throw Giannis love and misses wide open layups. I'm going to tell you right now, this team in general miss layups, bro. And we're not a great live passing team, that I will say. Monolando said you forgot the turnovers. I thought we didn't turn the ball over a lot, and we scored a lot off of turnovers in transition. We just couldn't stop. We just couldn't play good enough defense. That's just really how I feel, Monolando. For real, bro. It's, crazy. What up, Maurice? Appreciate you spending the block again with the $10 super chat. Put some sevens in the chat if you sick and tired of the ridiculous kamikaze Kuz reckless no look drives to the basket he does 4 times a game. I'm frustrated as hell with this squad, bro. Facts. Yo, Maurice. Yo, my brother was saying the same thing. No joke. He's like, Kuzma wild, but at least he's active. At least he's active. I feel you. What up, Marvin? D Cole 123 VT Ski. What up? I feel you though, bro. I feel you. What up, Dr. Smith? Appreciate you tapping in. Only one deck. I see you. I'm not as mad as I could be over this game. I'm not. It could be worse. It could be worse. What up, Kenny Mac? Hit that like button, Bucks Nation. Absolutely appreciate it. The homie Dre West. I see you, Dre West. Let me scroll down to these current comments. Give me a second, y'all. It's a lot of action going on in the comment section. What up, Dr. Smith? Low offensive rating in the fourth because it's less playing free as Giannis puts it more on his chest like offense, and we're not smart enough. Facts. But that's what I've been saying, Dr. Smith. We don't play high IQ basketball. But also, our coach doesn't put us in position to take advantage of the attributes we have, like size. Why weren't you forcing Brook to just be in the paint the whole game? Force them to double Brook. Brook has enough capability in the post where he would have been a problem. They would have had to double, and people would have been wide open for 3. And that is the way you get AJ Green going. Damn, man, it's common sense. Just think it through. If you got a problem, I got all types of contacts on social media. Hit me up, Doc. We can chop it up. I got you. Damn, man. You got the biggest people on the court. You let Brook just hang out at 3. He could have had 40 tonight in the post. They couldn't stop Giannis or... Mo G, what's good? Can't even be mad at Brook. He shouldn't even be in the game that late, especially on defense. Who else we gonna put in? Who else we gonna put in if we don't have Brook? Y'all say that's the problem. Who else we gonna put in? He not gonna put in Tyler Smith. He not. Who else? It's ridiculous. Pronte said, when does Bobby come back? I think like 4 games before the end of the season. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong, but I think it's like 4 games before the end of the season. Chessbox 09 was good. I liked the game tonight. I actually did like the defense and how they pressured the ball. I feel you on that. But again though, Chessbox, why were all the open threes? I'm getting to the root of the problem. The problem is we allow way too much penetration and open shots due to people not minding their business on defense. I don't like the defense. I still don't like the defense. It's too much reaching, not enough moving feet, and not enough paying attention to your business. Stay at home. Mind your business with your players. That's a problem. I don't like the defense. I still don't like it. Until I see people not doubling unnecessarily, I don't like the defense. I ain't gonna ever say I like it. Until that happens. Tired of them just doubling for no reason, acting stupid. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Monolando said we always on the wrong end of a clutch game. It's not that, man. It's just we need to start executing, bro. On offense and defense. We shouldn't even need a Dame to win this game. It was the execution and not the attention to details. It's the same thing, man. We can't focus long enough. It's the same thing, man. VT Ski Man said, I wish Bobby would have taken the right drug is hilarious. You wish Bobby would have taken the right drug is absolutely hilarious. What's wrong with you? What up, 7Z? I see you, no Dre, no strays, ENT. I see you in the chat. Let's get to these comments. Yeah, the fake hairline. Yeah, he wildin'. What up, 7Z? Doc shouldn't have been hired in the first place. I agree. Mo G, what's good? Let me get to your super chat, homie. Mo G, appreciate the $4.99 super chat. What's the point of starting a jumbo lineup if we don't utilize the advantage of being bigger? We should be leading, rebounding, and dominating in the paint. Bingo. How does Bucks Nation see it? And probably a Hall of Fame coach doesn't see it. How is that possible, friends and family? It's so frustrating sometimes with Doc. Doc is a damn fool, man. Jay Stizzle, what's good, bro? Appreciate the $5 super chat. Doc has been showing us who he is as a coach for 2 seasons. Believe who he is. That's all I'm saying. That's it. He done shown us who he is. Facts, bro. Facts. Facts. Maurice, appreciate you spinning the block again with a $10 super chat. Salute, bro. Doc has cost us multiple games by not having the proper lineups and defensive schemes at the end of the game. Players keep losing their assignments on star players. Make it make sense, bro. That's what I was saying. How do you leave Kevin Durant unattended under any circumstances? And then Doc don't know what to challenge and not to challenge. Like what when Booker elbowed Taurean Prince in the face, that's what you challenge. But then instead, you challenge when Taurean Prince clearly reached around the back, and we got the call. But that's what you challenge. Doc, you've been playing this game a long time, not for you to your acumen to be this low. I just don't get it. And your sense of the moment, your sense of who needs to be in the game and who doesn't need to be. You don't have any of that. Doc just needs to go at the end of the year. Let's just ride this out, y'all. But Doc needs to go at the end of the year. It just is what it is. I'm cool on Doc, y'all. I'm not gonna even hold you. King Esop, that's what I'm saying. They were leaving him. How do you leave KD open? Dale Joseph said Scary Bird gotta ride that pine. He need a DNP. I keep telling y'all, keep thinking I'm playing, bro. Yo, Derry Bird need a DNP. He needs to just chill, get himself together. I don't want him to completely lose his confidence. What up, Trina? Oh, well, the Pistons are on our butt, and we gave away a game tonight. The refs helped the Suns tonight. True, but we didn't help ourselves, though, either, Trina. We got to understand the refs ain't going to never be on our side. There's clearly a mandate against the Bucks. So they never going to be on our side, unfortunately. What up, T? Boot Doc, hire Sam Cassell or Mike Brown. I don't want to say we need to hire anybody. We need to take the best available candidate. That's what we need to do. Monolando, bless your heart, brother. I can't believe Doc still doesn't do anything about our rebounding scheme. We don't even try to rebound or crash the boards. When somebody puts a shot up, everyone goes the opposite direction. And even doing that, we still don't get defensive rebounds. So you might as well crash your rebounds, right? You got 2 7-footers, and he didn't have nothing running for them to be in the post. He didn't have one play running for them to be in the post. And you want me to respect Glenn Rivers as a quality NBA coach? No, sir. No, sir. No, ma'am. Get him out of here. We just got to ride this out. Get him out of here. I want him off of this team. I want him off of this team. D Gibbs, my dude, why is Ajax not being used? It is $1 million question that we all want the answer to. Because if AJ Green is not giving you anything offensively, I would prefer that Andre Jackson Jr. is in the game because at least he's bringing defensively. He has energy, athleticism. That's the thing with Doc. Doc can't get out his own way. Doc can't get out his own way. Kung Fu Candy said all our bigs think they are point guards. That's a fact. Brooke love drifting to the 3. Love drifting to the 3. Mr. 414 said, as usual, other coaches have snowblowers and Doc got a damn push shovel. Hilarious. Shout out to you. It's just really ridiculous. I don't even know what to say. Exactly, Patricia P. They overhelped too much. But we've been saying that all year, Patricia. Who is holding them accountable? Amtrak said the 9-and-1 call for Brook was crucial, but it was also crucial leaving them wide open for three. We're just not a smart basketball team. We got to find a way to raise our team IQ as a team. JST Fresh was good. Team is not going anywhere with Doc. Griffin is a better coach. Griffin was playing the young guys, which I like. I feel you on that, and I know a lot of people want to say that, but the problem was the veterans got Griffin out of here. It wasn't the young players, it was the veterans, and you can include whoever you want under that category. The veterans are who got Adrian Griffin out of here. That's who got him out of here. Hotline Bling was good. Brooke Lopez took the last shot we needed. Dame. Brooke Lopez has always wanted to take the last shot. When Dame has hit game winners, he's been clapping for the ball. Brooke Lopez is delusional sometimes in his shooting ability. I wish he would just play in the post and mind his business, but it is what it is. King Kwame said, "Are you open to coaching in the NBA? Just asking for a fan base." Hey man, hey, as long as friends and family is with me, I'm with it. Friends and family got to be with me, so hey, as long as the community with me, we can do it. Jeff Riley was good. I said it before. I'm going to quote Gibson on this. We got a better team than Cleveland, but look at what they're doing with great coaching, low IQ coaching. Yeah. I was debating this, Jeff, with my brother the other day about the whole Cleveland turnaround based on coaching and how they turned around. They did have injury bug last year, but that team has been together for some years. I think that the coach that they have, Kenny Atkinson, was able to have a healthy team, but also able to implement a system. They have a system, and they're running that, and they believe in that system. And you could tell the players have bought in to what Kenny Atkinson is preaching. I don't see anything that Doc has implemented. No one has told me since he's been a Milwaukee Bucks coach what he's implemented, how he's improved the team, what is his stamp on the team. This is Doc. They're playing Doc basketball right now. That's Doc basketball. You know how they used to say back in the day when we had like Don Nelson as our coach, they playing Donnie basketball because they had a certain identity, a certain agenda. Doc hasn't implemented. I don't even know what we do. That's why Doc has to go. I don't even know what we doing out there. Like I'm just being real. Like it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. The aloofness on defense really bothers me, y'all. Y'all don't understand the defense really bothers me. That we just continue to overhelp. It's Moose. What's good? Having Brook on the court for a late game defensive stop is crazy to me. He can't move. You're practically helping the other team by doing that. Hey, but it's Moose. You told me that it's only 50-50, Doc, and the players. Are you willing to up that percentage to 70? What I said, Doc, 30% players. That's what I think the responsibility and blame on this team goes. I think it's 70% on Doc, 30% on the players. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Because the coach is supposed to get the players ready. He got to have a lion's share of the responsibility. And yes, that was crazy. K Real was good. I wouldn't be surprised if Giannis tells the front office it's either he leaves or Doc leaves. Doc gotta go. It won't be hard to get rid of Doc. Trust me, bro. AO said, "How does AJ Green run into Giannis on the last play?" We some bumbling fools out there. It's unfortunate. Mr. Cool, the living legend in the chat. KPJ should have been in there in that final possession to guard Booker. Again, Mr. Cool, you all of y'all are using logic, right? Common sense, logic, right? This part, yeah. What is it? Yeah, right here, the logic part, right? Doc doesn't have that. I don't know what Doc is doing out there, but I don't want to just blame him. I want to blame the assistant coaches as well. I don't even see them standing up and engaging with personnel like they should. They just sitting there. like they CGI or something. Like I this offseason, I want the whole coaching staff gone. The whole coaching staff, because they've done nothing over the last 2 years but steal money. I don't care. I'm sorry, y'all. Vin, all them. I want them all gone. We need a clean, complete house. I want a whole new regime in here. That old regime ain't working. We not getting no better, y'all. We're not getting any better, man. Damn. All these fools on the sideline, and they talking about former Prunty and Buckner and Doc Rivers 1-0. Hey, what are y'all doing now? I don't want to hear about y'all old bodies and what y'all did back in the day. I'm not a back in the day. I don't want to hear about none of that. What are you doing now? Talking about what he did back in the day, a championship coach in 2008. We didn't even have high-speed internet for real in 2008. Get this dude out of here. Tired of Doc. Not doing nothing to improve this team. And I hate your barber. What up, Nicholas? We are rebounding because we're so scared of transition. I understand that. But you gotta pick a problem. It's not like if we go in transition, we rebounded on the defensive end, are we? We might as well crash our own board. Or how about this grand idea? Make 2 people responsible to crash the boards. And then 3 people go back in transition. So at least you have some people in transition. That's a happy median, isn't it? That's a little common sense, isn't it? Mr. Cool, bro, I don't see how I'm wrong for saying AJ Green needs a DNP. He's given us nothing in like 5 or 6 games. He needs to sit. He just needs to sit. Ryan Rollins at least gives us a little bit more defensively and more creative offensively. He just gotta sit, bro. AJ Green gotta sit, man. He gotta sit. It just is what it is. He gotta sit. What up, Emerson? Ryan Dunn kind of developed his 3 because Suns keep playing the dude. Yeah, he did. And he was talking crazy. Ryan Dunn frustrated me today, too. You saw. We shouldn't have lost this game. Just not executing. We don't have no leadership, man. Damn, your coach is supposed to be your leader, man. Damn, you don't lead. My teams don't be messing up like that because I know how to lead. You put your team in position to be effective and to win, man. That's the point. When your team win, you win. Pronte, what up, bro? Look at the play Doc drew up versus the play Bud drew up at the end of the game. That's the difference. Doc, Bud can't draw up some plays like out of bounds plays. I'll give him that. What up, Prime Time? What up, Scales? Good to see you in the building. What up, Scales? Boom! My man saw Cali in the building. AJ Green is shooting 27% from 3 the last 11 games. Sit him. Sit him. What more do you need? Sit him. 11 games, 27%. Sit him. What up, Romero? Put a shot collar on Brook and everything he's about to stop. Give him a zip. Come on, bro. That was reckless. That was right. What up, to Red Violin? Giannis needs to stay on the court after the game and practice his free throw. Free throw shooting hurt us tonight. 9 missed free throws is a big difference. Like I said, even if we just hit half of those, 5 or 4 out of those 9 missed, we win this game. But that's what I'm saying. All those, you have to do the little things to beat quality opponents, and that's why our record is what it is against the upper echelon of teams, because we don't do the little things that you need to do to win games. We just don't. Not right now. Hopefully it changes, but not right now. Derek Stevenson said, "What up, bro? AJ Green was 0 for 4 on his threes and 1 of 5 overall. Free Ajax. I agree. I agree. I'm surprised Eliza wasn't saying too much about our boy Brooke Lopez having a big game offensively and having a double-double for once, which was good to see. Like, there was some positives to see about this game. Like I said, Brooke having a double-double, the steals, Gary Trent playing well. There were some positives. But we're gonna need a lot more. Like, my main concern is the Pacers keep finding a way to win games, and we keep finding a way to trick off games. We're a far better team at home than we are on the road. So we gotta definitely figure out a way to get some wins here to kind of maintain our positioning in the playoffs. Otherwise, playing on the road is definitely a problem for the Bucks because that we're a sub 500 team right now on the road. So that's definitely a problem. Definitely a problem. Decode123 said, "Man, they should have kept Griffin and added Doc as an assistant coach, or they need to bring Griffin back for the offense." Let's not get too carried away with the Griffin thing, because as good as the offense was, the defense was even worse than it is right now. Let's not be a prisoner of the moment. It would have been better if maybe Adrian Griffin could have ran the offense, and we had a different, like if Kenny Atkinson was the coach and Griffin was running the offense or something like that. I just don't think Griffin was ready to be a head coach yet. But I do think his offensive system was good. I do think his offensive system was, we were scoring a ton of points. So the offense wasn't the problem, but our defense was atrocious. It was even worse than it is right now under Doc. What up, No Strays? Our favorite op. Bucks got a better team than Cleveland. There must be two. Hey, you're not about to do me, No Strays. I think player for player, we pretty equivalent, bro. They might be slightly better, but it ain't like they just way better than us now. Come on, bro. We not going to do that. Shout out to No Strays. Appreciate the homie Maurice spinning the block again with the $10 super chat. It's insane but true that the Bucks would be in the exact same position even if we didn't trade Middleton to acquire Kuz, KBJ, and Sims. Regardless of the roster, as long as we have Doc, we're cooked. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let me put this back up there and let it chill for a moment. Salute, bro. We definitely have a severe coaching issue. We have a severe Amtrak's. You don't think the coaching is the problem? I know we have some personnel issues, but what has Doc done for this team in a positive way? What has he done? That's all I'm asking you. Shout out to Oh, y'all, Amtrak's was actually at the game today over there in Phoenix. Amtrak's been getting it in at the games. He was at the Cup Finals. He went to today's game in Phoenix. Shout out to Amtrak's. He getting after it on the Bucks on these road games. Shout out to my man. Trey said Garland will cook us. He don't be cooking us like that. He really don't be cooking us like that, Trey. 414J, what's good? Why can't we admit that Giannis needs to get better? He does need to get better for the free throw line for sure. For sure. That's what I'm saying, Mr. Cool. Like, he's right. I'm not saying we have the perfect roster, but we have a good enough roster where we should be playing better basketball. That's all I'm saying. We should be playing better basketball. Patricia P, what's good, man? Facts. Doc is the common denominator. That's all I'm saying. Facts, Dr. Smith, saying that Giannis needs to be better. Yeah, he does. He does need to be better. And I think some of his decision-making passing needs to be better, too. I see too many trying to make highlight reel passes instead of making a good pass. making the smart pass. We don't need to see the no look or behind the back passes. I didn't see the San Antonio Spurs doing no look and behind the back passes, but they were winning championships, being fundamentally sound, attention to detail. That's what matters. Damn, we shouldn't have lost this game today. We left it on the floor. We left money on the floor tonight. What up, Kerry? Giannis needs to practice his free throws. Yes, he definitely does. That's what I'm saying, Mr. Cool. Not one aspect of our team has improved under Doc, and that's a fact. What has he brought to this team? Nothing. Our roster is solid, y'all. Our roster isn't whack whatsoever. We have a above average roster, definitely. I would rate our roster like a B plus. How many other rosters are really better than the Bucks, player for player? Amtrak said we've been making the same mistakes since Bud. That's true. And what did I say? I said Bud wasn't nothing either, didn't I? I still don't think we've had the right coach. We need our Matt LaFleur, Amtrax. We need a thinker. We need a forward thinker. We need a visionary. We need a Matt LaFleur, Amtrax. That's what we need for the Bucks. And you would see a huge difference. We need a thinker. We need a brain. We need a mind. The reason the coaching is so important for the Bucks because we don't have the highest IQ basketball team, respectfully. So the coach needs to have high IQ to put players in the best positions that are not high IQ to be effective offensively and defensively. That's the thing. If we had a whole bunch of high IQ basketball players, then the coach doesn't have to do as much of this kind of manage personalities. But with this team, we're not a super high IQ team, so you have to put them in positions to be effective, and that's the facts. That's no disrespect. I'm not calling the team stupid or dumb. I'm just saying we don't have just people who can think like Jason Kidd out there playing basketball or Draymond Green. We don't have a thinker out there. So the coach has to be the thinker. And if he's not doing that, that's why you see inconsistent play. That's why I'm telling y'all we need our Matt LaFleur. We need a brain, a thinker. Bud wasn't no thinker either. Anthony Lacey said the defense is better since All-Star break. In what capacity are you saying the defense is better? They're still leaving people wide open for three all the time. All the time. Just because a player missed a wide open shot doesn't mean it's good defense. They just missed a wide open shot. What up, Marvin? I go to G's Clippers, and one of the barbers who cuts an unspecified assistant coach's hair said the problem is not the coaches. We have too hard-headed who doesn't buy into the system. Interesting. Shout out to you, Marvin. So okay. Hey, Marvin said his players not buying in. Okay, that's another perspective. I'm with it. Okay. Let's get them likes up, friends and family, in the vampire stream. Appreciate y'all. Kenny Mack said if Giannis asks out, I won't be mad. No, he got to fix what he got. Giannis made a lot of decisions on this team as well for personnel and coaching. So, no, he going down with the ship. Absolutely not. Anthony Lacey said Doc can actually coach defense and offense where Doc struggles. Okay. I can understand your perspective. First it was Bud, then it was Adrian Griffin, now it's Doc at some point. It might be time to look at them. No, we're not saying it's not the players too, no strays. I'm not saying that. But I'm just asking, what has Doc implemented? There's been no, even though I didn't like Bud, at least you knew that there was Bud Ball, right? There was something they did. Don't be saying no thank you, Marvin. Don't be saying no thank you, Marvin Amtrax. Well, I'm not saying it's not the players totally Amtrak, but I'm saying what has he done to put his stamp on this squad? That's what I'm saying. I thought Pronte, I thought Giannis played solid too. Besides the free throws hurt us though. 414 J said us Bucks fans are bougie. Since we won that title, Bud wasn't good enough. Adrian Griffin wasn't good enough. Now Doc shaking my head. One young player that we developed in the Giannis era. Isn't that coaching too though? Isn't that what coach is supposed to do is develop? I know our roster isn't perfect. I know that. I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to convey is the coaching staff getting the maximum out of our roster. Do you think that this coaching staff is maximizing this roster's potential with the Giannis and Dame? Are they maximizing the potential of this roster? That's what I'm asking you. Can you tell me that? That's what I want to know. What up, Curtis? What Eddie Johnson say on the post game? Amtrax. Let me try to find Saul Cali comment. Saul Cali said, I swear even the Suns commentators was shocked that Brook was in the game the last 10.5 seconds. So, and is that Brook's fault? Or is that Doc Rivers' fault for putting him in the game? Do you blame that on the player or is that the coach's fault? Romero said we now need to win all of our remaining games. If we can just win 500, go 500 the rest of the way, I would be happy. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Gifted Parker Sports said our roster sucks. Nah, it don't suck, bro. Our roster doesn't suck. We just got to execute. We don't suck. Doc didn't miss no free throw. Shots fired. Doc did put Brook in the game late though, didn't he? He did do that. No, Giannis in these free throws is definitely a problem. Amtrak's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's definitely a problem. He has to find a way to fix that. He has to find a way to hit free throws. Like he missed some key free throws. It's definitely a problem with Giannis. He has to address that. I completely agree with you, Amtrax. Jeff Riley was good. I know one good thing Doc brought to the team. He keeps the team away from cigarettes and smoking by doing it himself. Listen to the way he talks. He sound like he a 3 a day. Come on, bro. Shout out to the homie Jeff Riley. What's good? Get some more of these comments, y'all. Damn, I didn't realize I was chopping up this. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna make sure I open up the lines next time early. I was real frustrated this loss, y'all. I didn't think we needed to lose this game. I needed to vent. My apologies, friends and family. Salute, salute. I just needed to get it in. This was a lot today. I was charged. Mr. Cool said you can blame the players all you want. I've seen 1.5 seasons. This is coaching. A good coach will win with this team. Just look at Detroit. Look at how they turned around. Facts. Fact. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And sometimes you gotta date a few people till you find the right one. We dating coaches now till we find the right one, and that's not a bad thing. 7Z said there's a reason why Doc is the only coach who lost three series when up 3-1. Oh, here he comes before we get up out of here. Oh, all is garbo. Look at it. Look at it. Hold on, y'all. Let me let my man get his bars off. Yeah, go ahead, air track. I can't hear you. There you go.
It was some tough talk. People talking tough today.
So what you gonna say about the game? I love the Motorola jersey. Salute to Amtrak. Come on, man.
So I'm just saying, man, we had three coaches: Bud, AG, Doc. See the same mistakes.
I
People
agree.
dropping off too far in the coverage. The ball goes weak side. The man is too far in the paint to close out on the three. It's at some point you got to blame the players. Like Doc didn't fall down. Doc
No,
didn't
I
run
do
into
blame the
AJ
players. I
Green.
think it's like 70-30. 70 to coach and 30% players. I'll go 60-40.
Man, uh, it's just it's there's stuff out there happening that you got to start questioning some players
I agree.
because the way that last play unfolded, I'm telling you, somebody broke that play.
But why was Brooke
And
out there?
no, I'm not talking about on defense. That was
Uh,
just terrible. As soon
okay.
as
Okay.
Bud
Just
came with five guards, it's like, why is Brooke out there? Unless you're just gonna just, you know what I
But that's
mean?
what those are just the type of situations that we're pointing out that's
Yeah,
frustrating as fans watching a coach make that type of rookie mistake. That's the problem. Hold on
yeah.
one second, because I want you to address this comment too. Hold on one second. And trust. Let me get to the homie super chat. Appreciate you spinning the block again, Maurice, with a $10 super chat. I know what Eddie Johnson didn't say during his game commentary. He definitely didn't say Doc Rivers is a good coach. For those of you who support Doc, name the other coaches, players who do. Wow. Wow.
Oh no, you can scroll up in the chat and see that I said I'm not defending Doc. I'm saying
Yeah, that wow.
it's time
Salute.
to call out some players.
Okay, I feel you.
Yeah, so we've seen this for years. Our players do dumb stuff, and all we did was just change the suit. Now, so and I saw, Mr. Cool said that
All right.
Detroit has a new coach. They do, and Cleveland does too. But everything is not the same here. It's like, and if you look at our team, we almost have a completely different roster,
Mm-hmm.
and we still doing the same stupid stuff, running into each other, breaking plays. Um, I don't think that you can just take a coach unless you're talking about somebody like Phil Jackson or Pop or somebody like that. I don't think that it's 100% coaching because
No, it's not
if you look
100%
at
coaching. No, I agree with that.
so if you look at I know everybody wants to talk about like Adrian Griffin. We had him. We were 30-13. That was like a cupcake schedule. Our offense was clicking because he was running the offense that Terry Stotts created
Mm.
before they got into it. And so then when he took over, I'm just saying what Mr. Cool put in the chat. It's
Right.
like I agree with it 100%. Then our schedule got tough. We were 500. Then Giannis got hurt. Then Middleton got hurt. Then Dame got hurt. And then this summer we got damn near a whole new team. And then look again, Giannis got hurt. Dame got hurt. We started 2-8. We went to and won the NBA Cup. And now we
True.
back. We got our backs against the wall again. Dame is hurt. Giannis is playing hurt. Sims is hurt. Bobby is suspended.
Correct.
Who and everybody's talking about AJ Green can't hit nothing. Who you gonna put Ajax in? Now I agree Ajax might be able to play because if AJ Green ain't hitting, then
But
you
that's what I'm
really
saying.
not
Only
losing
if
nothing.
AJ Green isn't hitting, I
You're not
feel like
losing nothing though.
that's what
If
I'm saying.
AJ Green ain't hitting, you might as well put Ajax in. So I'll give you that. But still, after that, how many? We can't not have Brook in there because Giannis can't play center the whole game,
True.
and you
True.
can't put Kuzma at center because he's barely a power forward.
No, that's fair.
I mean, we see what happened when you don't have a big. Look at Dallas.
I thought we should have been more dominant in the post and the paint too. Seeing we had the size advantage against Phoenix today was disappointing.
Yeah, that's true. So
That
I see two red violins question in the chat. So My thing is this: I would only get rid of Doc is if there's a clear cut better choice out there available.
Okay.
Now, if you talk about like somebody like Mike Brown or somebody like that, I would entertain that.
Yeah, I would definitely
But
entertain Mike Brown.
the
Agreed.
fact that we signed Doc to a $40 million contract and we still paying Grip and we still paying Bud, and if you fire Doc, you're gonna
We're
pay
not
him
paying
too.
Bud
And now
anymore.
we gotta pay a new
No,
coach.
no, we don't gotta pay Bud because Bud is y'all coach, is a Phoenix coach now. So that's off the books now.
But still, you still playing AG.
We gonna have to. Nobody gonna hire AG.
But you still we got like $30 million locked up
Mm-hmm.
coaches. Think about that.
Sometimes you might have 3 first-round draft picks, #1 picks, and they all bust, but you get the one that matter the most, and that's the franchise changer. We just
Yeah.
can't stick with him just because we fired too many coaches. Sometimes it's just like that.
Yeah. But I put it out to give the chat hope. The
Mm-hmm.
team hasn't quit on Doc.
I agree with
Where
that.
you could clearly see that they quit on Grip.
That's fair. That I agree.
They did whatever they wanted.
Griffin wasn't ready.
Yeah. And I mean it's like for all we know, Griffin probably he might have had some very good ideas, but
Correct. The
if the
team didn't
players
buy
don't,
in.
if they were like, no, we ain't with that, it ain't nothing you can do.
Yeah, he said we don't have a system. Draymond is in the system. Facts, bro. What up, Bleacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just. But like I was saying though, Amtrak, hey, this is gonna be an up and down month. What up, Jimmy Roller? It's just we got a tough schedule. Is things like this are gonna happen. It's just
I think though with the schedule, I think right now, like if we were going up a hill, we're probably just after this Denver game and then New York. We'll be on
a little
on the
bit, but it's not a
yeah.
big drop off though, because we
Yeah,
still got to
but I
play
mean, it's
Detroit.
still, it's tough, but we won't know until we get our whole team.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. That's fair. That's fair. It like I said, it's gonna be ups and downs this whole season. We just gotta kind of fight through this, man, and just keep supporting this team, and hopefully it turn around for the playoffs. And we just gotta go in the playoffs with some momentum, because we got talent. We just need to play with some just IQ. God damn,
Yeah.
this team, man.
So I see Mr. Cool popping up in the chat.
Mm.
Mr. Cool is like Mr. Cool is my guy. But
Shout out to the cool Mr. Cool, living
the
legend.
the thing I'll say is the what we might be overlooking is Detroit down the end of at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
They played a lot of close games, like down to the wire, and they
Mm-hmm.
played like teams like Boston and okay, they played everybody tough because of their record, and they were trying not to break that like the worst team ever record. So even though they weren't like quote unquote playoff games, they cut their teeth in those games because they didn't want to become like the worst team in NBA history.
Okay.
So I think that some of that, along with them getting a new coach, that helped put them over the top. So that's what I like. I get what he's saying about
Mm-hmm.
Detroit got a new coach and look at them now. But they went through a lot last year,
Yeah, I agree.
and so you know what I'm saying. I'm just like that's some coach, but I would say that that's more the players. And then with Cleveland too, Cleveland had a lot of injuries. Um, they overcame that. Mobley is back. Garland is back. Mitchell, you know what I mean? They got a good team, and then they brought in some good bench pieces. Because I mean, Atkinson, he didn't do that in New Jersey. I mean, not in
Right.
Brooklyn.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
No,
So
he's
I mean,
no, I feel you. No, I feel you. That's fair.
yeah.
No, that's fair. That's definitely fair. We got another tough game coming up against the Nuggets Wednesday. So we gotta stay dialed in. What's your final words? Your boy gotta get a little rest here. What's your final words there, Amtrax?
In the words of Brandon King Carter, one game at a time. That's all I can say. But I say it's like, man, y'all can bomb on Doc all y'all want, but Doc didn't miss no free throws. Doc did not know the play. I mean, Doc didn't give up 5 offensive rebounds.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
At some point, it's got to be the people that's out there on the floor.
Fair.
I can put you in the spot. I can't make you play.
Fair. You right, Ant. That's fair. That's fair. It is blame on the players. That's why let's say 60-40. Okay, there we go. We meeting halfway. Shout out to Air Track. Always a pleasure with the homie tap in. Always a pleasure. With all the guard. My man was telling people you was at the game tonight. I was already on here jacking.
It was a lot of Bucks fans. It was loud. It was loud. Like Milwaukee always represent. When the Brewers come, the Packers, the Badgers, everybody, it's always loud.
Well, man, hey, Airtrack's been representing the Buck. And I tell him you went to the Cup game because I actually forgot to tell you went to the Finals Cup game.
Yeah, I was in Vegas too, and we was loud in there too. So
there we go, man. Airtrack's moving around. All right, bro. Yeah. Appreciate you, Airtrack.
Right, peace, y'all.
All right, y'all. Appreciate you. Always a pleasure with the homie tap in. Shout out to Airtracks. Yeah. Curtis, what's good, bro? Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. If AJ Green can get a chance, Ajax can get a chance, Rollins can get a chance. Why not Tyler Smith? No Bobby or no Sin. Wow, great. That's what we all want to know. That is what we all want to know. Great comment, bro. I wish I had an answer for you. Salute to you. Appreciate you tapping in, bro. Mr. Cool said salute to Amtrax on that note. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks Trades, Rumors, and News live edition, where we just got done discussing the heartbreaking loss for the Milwaukee Bucks, 108-106 to the Phoenix Suns in Phoenix. We didn't execute when we needed down the stretch, made some poor decisions, and we lost the game. We're going to be back Wednesday against the Denver Nuggets. Please tap in. We'll be going live after the game to talk about that Bucks win and us getting back on the winning side of the equation here. But appreciate y'all all tapping in. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. Appreciate y'all tapping in. What up, Jimmy Roller? Okay, Marvin said Tyler Smith is battling back issues. Got it. Bleacher co-signing you, Amtrax. What up, Brandon? Absolutely. You know, we got to shout out to Brandon, Mr. One Game at a Time. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Let's see what our favorite op said. Like Doc drew up the last play. It's like, you know what? Let's leave KD and Cook wide open. But you can at least tell them to pay attention, no strays. We don't pay attention to detail. That happens at practice. What are they doing in practice? Let's talk about practice, no strays. Tell me that is not you. They don't see that at practice and on film, bro. I'm frustrated, no strays, man. I want answers, bro. You got a lot of jokes. I want answers. We need help. What up, Carrie, man? It's over, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Look, Carrie, we playing the music, man. I'm sorry. Man, it's just over.